Hello, guys. Welcome to the King Tornado Man Show, and I'm here with your weather update. Let me share the video to Facebook and to my weather groups, and then we'll get going with the weather. Uh, Straighten this out just a little bit. Hold on a minute. Unplug this for a second, and then plug this back in. Let's Okay, guys, we're gonna have to do it differently. Allergies are bothering me today. We're gonna have to do it just a little bit differently. I know it's gonna sound. No, it's gonna sound a little funny, but it's because we don't have the Hold on a minute. Do I have another mic that probably would work? No, it's gonna sound a little funny, but it's because we don't have the. I might have another mic. Hold on. I think I have another mic somewhere if I can find it. No, I don't. It's gonna sound a little funny, but just bear with me, y'all. But all right, I don't know where my other mic is. So before we get started here, something look right because I got my shirt on. Wait a minute, am I the AI dude today? Oh wait a minute, no, I'm not. Hold on a second. I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. I know what's going on. I know why it don't look right. Give me a second. Let me get ready here. All right. Oh wait, I just found another mic. Why I found the right hat. Let's see how this works. Oh, hold on. I haven't used these in a while, so I gotta adjust these. This is my Xbox mic, but let's see if this will work on my laptop. It should, but let's see if you guys can hear me okay. Can you guys hear me good on this mic? Can y'all hear me? Okay, it's got a little bit of a different pitch, but this is gonna have to make do for now. All right, guys, let's get started with the weather. Let's share screen. Weatherwise, we're on the Weatherwise map. Haha. Yep, we're on the Weatherwise map. So let's go to radar real quick and look around. And it looks like we got a special weather statement in Kentucky. So let's see what that is. Let's see what's going on here with that. Special weather statement from the National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky. For the counties of Fleming, Montgomery, Bath, Rowan, Estelle, Powell, Menifee, Rockcastle, Jackson, Pulaski, Laurel, Wayne, McCreary, Whitley, Knox, Bell, Harlan, Elliott, Morgan, Johnson, Wolf, McGoffin, Floyd, Lee, Breathitt, Knott, Elliott, Morgan, no, Owsley, Perry, Clay, Leslie, Letcher, Martin, and Pike, including the cities of Flemingsburg, Camargo, Jeffersonville, Mount Sterling, Owingsville, Moorhead, Irvine, Ravenna, Clay City, Stanton, Frenchburg, Broadhead, Mount Vernon, McKee, Anvil, Burnside, Somerset, London, Monticello, Stearns, Whitley City, Corbin, again the town I'm named after, Williamsburg, Barberville, Millsboro, Pineville, Cumberland, Harlan, Sandy Hook, West Liberty, Paintsville, Campton, Sawyersville, Prestonburg, Wheelwright, Bettyville, Jackson, Hindman, Pippa Passes, Boonville, Hazard, Manchester, Hyden, Jenkins, Whitesburg, Ennis, Coal Run, Elkhorn City, Pikeville, and South Williamson. Elevated fire danger through this evening. Low to very low humidities, very dry fuels, and breezy conditions will continue to result in elevated fire danger through this evening. Winds will subside. Humidities will gradually recover after sunset. Reminder that Kentucky regulations make it illegal to burn between the hours of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. within 150 feet of a woodland or brushland during the spring forest fire season that runs until April 30th, wherever that is. So yeah. And what is over here? We got mesoscale discussions across Oklahoma. Mesoscale discussions from the Weather Service, even some across California. Mesoscale discussions is what they have before they issue a watch. In case y'all don't know. What the heck is this? It says severe thunderstorm warnings. Crap. Hit the wrong button. Go back to home. And then radar. Let's go look at the weather cams. And I can tell outside my window here in North Litchfield, here on the north side of Litchfield, here on Highway 259, it is sunny. But let's look at the webcam, the has cams here in Litchfield, shall we? So we're gonna full screen this so you guys can see it better instead of having the small screen. Here we go. We have the American flag water tower behind the silo, the grain silo. There's Warren RECC Electric. There's Home Plate gas station, which I hear also has Tesla chargers right next to the middle school Home Plate gas station, which that's where I go to get drinks whenever I'm watching the fireworks show in July. And there's the Grayson County Middle School. And in case you guys are new to this channel, because I know I'm getting some new viewers as I do this, in case you guys are new to this channel, where this camera is sitting at here in Litchfield. If you're from Litchfield and have never seen my channel before, this camera is sitting on top of the White Water Tower by the Grayson County Detention Center behind Bailey Lumber Company factory. And it's also by the new tornado siren they put up here a while back by the Grayson County Detention Center. About maybe a few months ago. But you can see cars going up Highway 62. I bet it's more unlikely people headed home from work. School, because school's out, but school starts back on Monday. Go to the Louisville HasCam network. Actually, HasCam. Why is my computer being slow? It ain't a Monday. And today is finally Friday. Here's Gage, Kentucky. Has cams. We're gonna go look at Gage, Kentucky. Has y'all should see it now. Farmland. Someone's big, unless it's someone's big yard. This is what Western Kentucky mainly is flatland. All right, let's go back to West. And then we'll look at, you know what? We'll go Eastern Kentucky first. We'll switch it up just for today. Make it look different. Here's Moorhead, Kentucky. Hold on, what? They've turned the camera back toward the that we saw yesterday. All right. Oh man, refresh. There we go. Has cam. Look at those mountains. The mountains of Eastern Kentucky. I remember going down to oh man, guys, we're having a little bit of issues. Let me switch this out real quick, guys. Um, I gotta redo my thing real quick. It's having issues. Share. Me weather what what was that? Can I translate that? Okay, somebody's speaking Spanish. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico? Do we got somebody watching from Puerto Rico? Hmm. Puerto Rico. Let me get on my phone, see if I can translate what he's saying. How do I translate? Okay. Apparently he's watching from Puerto Rico, whoever they are. I don't know what he's trying to say, though. Dude, if you're still watching this, can you translate that back? What he's trying to say. Where is my Google Translate? Google Translate. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna translate what he's trying to say. trying to tell me something? Oh, it's going to translate. Okay. Let me do it this way. I got to redo all this. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's going to translate. Okay. Let me do it this way. I got to redo all this. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's going to translate. Okay. Turn this down a little bit. Huh. Oh! I know what he's trying to say. I translated that. Okay. I know what he's trying to say now. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I just caught on to what he's trying to say. I just translated that. He's telling me that there's between 5 to... Got a Spanish viewer. Even though he spoke Spanish and I had to translate what he was trying to ask me, once I realized what he was trying to ask me, I went ahead and did it for him. Yeah. But I swear I just saw some rain. But, yeah. Looks like we're going to have some rain coming. Yeah. There's some little bits of rain up around Indiana. And then there's some... Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta redo this screen thing again. I gotta do this real quick. Hold on a second, y'all. That's giving me a problem. But look at this rain coming in. It's not even touching Kentucky. Well, yeah. There's a small shower forming near Henderson. They're in Henderson County. And then there's some in Morganfield, and I think that's Union County. And there's rain coming out of Marion, Illinois. There's some rain up around Mount Vernon. And then there's some not too far from Lawrenceville and Only, Illinois. Salem, Illinois. Newton. Up to Effingham. Yeah, there's some rain up around coming out of those areas. So if there's anybody that lives up in those areas of Illinois that's tuning in and watching, if you guys want me to type in your weather, I can. But I can't do it if you ask me after the live. Can't do that. So if you want me to do it, you gotta ask me while I'm on the live. But while we're at it, let's look at the outlooks. Let's look at the categorical severe weather outlook. There is a marginal risk that runs through Oklahoma into Texas and Kansas. And this is a mesoscale discussion for severe weather, which means could be a severe thunderstorm. I'm going to say with it being this color, it's going to be a severe thunderstorm watch. We even got some severe thunderstorm warnings in the marginal risk area. And usually within a marginal risk, the storms are like isolated. They're like isolated. They're not like widespread. They're usually like isolated and they got low threats. Day 1. Let's look at day 2. Marginal risk again, Texas. Goes all the way up from Texas to Kansas. Let's look at the I don't think there's going to be a tornado threat. No, not a tornado threat with that. Day 2, there is in the slight risk area. It's a 2% tornado threat for Texas, Kansas. It's a level 2. It's not that major. Mesoscale discussions notifying me. Much wind. Going to be a lot of wind in that area. Of course, you're going to get wind in the marginal risk, but the highest threat for wind for those areas is going to be in the slight risk area. For those people watching down there, hail. Yeah, there's some hail for those areas. I want to look at excessive rainfall. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of it. There's a marginal risk for excessive rainfall in this green area. And then there's a marginal, and it even goes across Texas as well. So we're going to go ahead and look at what the weather service in Louisville says. How long have I been on live? How long have I been on live? 43 minutes. This is going to be a long one because I had to do the Spanish guy, a favor. But hey, when you're in the weather, you got to help people. So let's go to the weather service in Louisville. But yeah, to the guy watching from Puerto Rico, thank you for stopping in. I had to translate what you said, but thank you for stopping in. Thank you. You know, I don't have a lot of viewers from down there, so you're the first one. But I'm glad my weather updates are reaching down south as far as Puerto Rico. Let's look at. But here's the look what the weather service from Louisville says. Chances for evening rain shower. Yeah, we're probably gonna get some rain tonight. A cold front will move towards the area this afternoon and evening, providing another chance for rainfall and a couple of thunderstorms. See, I said there could be a few thunder pops yesterday that could happen. The greatest chance is 35 to 50% for rain will be in southern Indiana and northern Kentucky, mainly after 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which I think that's already ongoing. Temperatures today will again be warm with highs into the mid to upper 70s. Now let's look at the afternoon winds. The winds are blowing southwest. Wind gusts is in the teens, the 20s. Chance precipitation looks like the highest is going to be to the north. And then we got there's no precipitation totals for right now, but there could be later. Highest temperatures, look at the 80s. Look at the 80s. We had 180-degree area. Then the wind chills are in the 60s. And the afternoon winds are west-southwest. Let's look at the 12 to 24 hours. Low temperatures are in the 50s. Wind chills will be in the 40s to upper 40s, lower 50s. The night winds will be blowing north to northeast. The wind gusts will be in the single digits to the teens. And then Friday night precipitation. And then it looks like there's going to be almost an inch of rain, maybe less than an inch of rain in those areas where it showed precipitation totals. I'm just amazed. My weather update reached as far south as Puerto Rico. That should be a record right there. But here's the thunderstorm risk. Jeez. And Kentucky's in it. This big area is nothing but thunderstorms. We've got a wintry mix up across the New England states and across the Washington and Idaho. Yeah, it's Idaho. I almost said Iowa for some reason. Let's look at Saturday. Still a big chunk of thunderstorms. We even got a wintry mix across the Idaho, Oregon, and Washington. And then there's a severe weather threat and the flooding threat that goes from Texas and Oklahoma. And then let's look at Sunday. I might do a weather update for the weekends. I think on Monday I'm going to change the time of the weather updates. I think I'm going to change them from 4 o'clock to maybe about 7. May change them to maybe 7. But again, severe weather threat from Texas to Kansas. Flooding threat mainly in Texas. Like I said yesterday, April showers bring May flowers. And for kicks and giggles, I'm gonna look at the weather service in Paducah. See what they're showing. Let's look at Paducah. See what they're showing. And their weather story. It says on the Paducah, Kentucky Weather Office, warm and active weather ahead. Cold front brings scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder late this afternoon into the evening. Slight chances of showers of storms remain Saturday. Well above normal temperatures remain in the forecast through the weekend and the week ahead. Shower chances peak Sunday night, Monday morning, but continue through the week with thunderstorms possible as well. Okay, let's go back to Louisville so I can see. Actually, let's go to the weather thing for the Paducah thing. Paducah, let's show this for just a second. This is from the Paducah Weather Office. Play that. Yeah, you can see the rain coming out of parts of southern and central Illinois. Louisville. The main offices that covers the area that I cover, which I do cover, which I do cover I do cover all of Kentucky, but my local area that I do Facebook coverage for covers South Central and Central Kentucky and a portion of Middle Tennessee. Which I hardly don't even break in for Tennessee because Nashville covers them folks. I want to look at the Storm Prediction Center. Yeah, there's nothing in the days that would stand out for our area that's anything severe. Share this tab instead. Let's share this back. Let's go back to this. Yeah, you can even see the showers. You can even see it. Looks like there's a small thunderstorm across English and Paoli, Indiana. But yeah, look at that line of rain showers. There's even a couple of thunder pops. Thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. My allergies have been getting to me today. Let's go to the home and let's get to the hourly and 7-day forecast. And I need to get off here and quit talking. I've kept you all long enough. 51 minutes. I need to go. I need to keep going. I think I've kept you all long enough. So it shows in the hourly forecast it's going to be 70s with cloudy skies, but but then it's going to be 72 degrees with rain showers, and then it goes to six. Then it goes down to the 60s and cloudy skies. Then yeah, then clear skies, and then at 6 in the morning more rain, and then sun in the 50s in the Saturday morning, and then it goes to cloudy and partly cloudy skies. Let's look at the feel like temperatures: 70s, 60s, 50s. Do we have a 40? Do we have a record breaking 40? No, we don't. Precipitation. Uh. Apparently, it's a low chance. Humidity. But let's look at the the daily forecast today. It's cloudy skies, mild conditions, but there's probably going to be some rain throughout the night. I did see some rain. But yeah, I saw it. And then cloudy with mild which is the high of 78 degrees, low 53 today. Same for tomorrow. But there's a 30% chance precipitation. And then Sunday, cloudy skies, high of 83 degrees, low 59 degrees. Monday's going to be rainy, and with a 60% precipitation, high of 75 degrees, low 62 degrees. Tuesday, light drizzle, high of 82 degrees, low 64 degrees. Warmer than yesterday. I'm sorry, chance of rain on Monday. Tuesday, light drizzle, high of 82 degrees, low 64 degrees. Warmer than yesterday. Wednesday, it's mostly cloudy skies, high of 86 degrees, low is 66 degrees. And then on Thursday, there's a light drizzle, colder than yesterday, high of 74 degrees, low of 63 degrees. But other than that, that's about it. Do we have any questions or comments before I wrap up this weather update? Other than, no, I already answered that question. That's a Spanish dude. I did his weather for him. All right. It is 56 degrees. I'm 4 minutes till I've been on for an hour. Jeez. I think this is the longest weather update I've did for here recently. We are 57 minutes in. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The King Tornado Man Show. Follow me on TikTok, The King Tornado Man Show. Twitch, The King Tornado Man Show. And follow me on Instagram, The King Tornado Man Show. I just want to give everybody heads up. I'm going to be uploading I'm going to be pre-recording some gaming content. After a while, I'm going to be recording some wrestling because I'm fixing to play the final PLE from WWE 2K25. So you guys stay tuned to TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube for that. So thank you guys for watching. No matter if it's from here in Kentucky, in another state, another country, Puerto Rico. Apparently, my weather update reaches to Puerto Rico. I wonder where else it's going to reach. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great night and stay tuned for more videos.